Why foreigners come to Paraguay, and what type of foreigner do you find here? It's important if you move to Paraguay, you need to be aware of the type of people you find here. So you find communities, migrants who've been there for decades, German people, Japanese, Koreans. You find Italians as well, some Spanish people. Hola, buen día. And you find people who arrive more recently, Canadians, some Americans, a lot of Europeans, some people from Australia and New Zealand, voilà. And these people tend to not like much regulation. They are not okay with mandate, of course, as you can easily guess. They know what they want. And so you will find people with strong characters. So don't be surprised to find people from who've been in the military sector, basically. And they've been serving the system for some time, but they realized that the system was kind of a scam using them, and they're happy to get out of it. You find opportunists as well, so people basically who want no tax, zero tax. So you've got this group of people here as well. It's funny because from a age perspective, so there used to be retired people who used to go more toward Asia. Some of them come to Paraguay, but in the current context, you see more people in their 40s, 30s, 40s moving to Paraguay, and more recently, we see even a wave of people in their 20s. Some people are as young as 18 years old coming here without their parents and trying to settle in Paraguay. So it's the entry age is basically decreasing, which is not a bad thing because it reveals you the dynamic and why people are moving. Right? If even young generation come here, then it's a big sign that they don't see much future in the West, and I fully agree with them, and they seek opportunity elsewhere. People who come here, a bit like me, they see Paraguay as an entry door. It doesn't mean that we will spend all our life in Paraguay, far from that. But because of the requirement, because of, I would say, a government that still let people in, which is kind with foreigner, because not many people in the world let you in as Paraguay does it. If you take countries like Thailand, Malaysia, Costa Rica, Colombia, you need basically you need to pay for your visa and your entry and living there, right? In Paraguay, there's no financial requirement as of September 2024 to live there. So that's a good thing. So Paraguay is a pretty stable place. And I think, so in terms of profile, you see people, foreigners that seek to regain stability. So you've got a lot of instability in the West, financial, economic, social, cultural instability. And so I would say, if we sum it up actually, people move to Paraguay because they tend to regain stability, and it's what you find here actually. I was seeking more stability, I arrived here, I see more stability, right? Family unit is not exploding, far from that. People are good and friendly. Economy is developing, quite stable. Toward the growth, yeah? Financials are kind of okay. So yeah, you see a lot of advantage in being here. People who are here also seek usually the nature. They seek to grow their autonomy. It's a theme that often come back. Some of them have actually reached almost full autonomy. I've met people who basically have autonomy of water, electricity, water, energy, food to some extent. What else? Thinking for sure. And yeah, and you see a number of people who want to grow their autonomy. I think you see families, especially with younger kids. I'm talking about kids between, I would say, 2 years old and let's say 11, 12. And in that context, the recurring theme is that they're not okay to get their kid. It's funny because it's often families with one single kid. And so they value, I think, even more the kid, the fact of having one person, one kid, and not being okay for the kid to be brainwashed by the system and just basically raising a robot, right? And yeah, although these families have difficulty to find an education system here, because to me it's not a good education system yet. It could be improved actually, but they see opportunity for the kid. It's like a new future, a new beginning for the kid here. And there's so much things to learn actually, so it's really positive. What else in terms of people? I think it's a good overview of who you find here. You will find, of course, different language. You find a lot of people who speak different language. I'm very surprised. I'm not sure if it's a common characteristic, but for spending time in Asia, I wouldn't say that they were speaking so many. Many people speak 3, 4, 5 languages here. So it's also something to factor in. It's good. I would really invite you to learn, at least definitely learn Spanish, because when we are in a group, and especially what we are trying to develop is to align on Spanish language. It's the local language, so we should learn it, and it helps to talk to the local people. So sometimes they speak only Guarani, but not always. All right. Feel free to ask me any question. I hope this is useful to you. Cheers.